It must be a cold day in hell, because I somewhat agree with Myron Gaines. Jesus Christ. It's a cold ass day. It's a cold ass day in hell.
I just told you who I thought I was. A guy. Bitch, I'm the villain. Nigga.
This is gonna be a lot, isn't it? Okay. Okay, whatever.
What I don't like, what I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period. It's just, those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots.
Like, Akaash is the extreme. Like, Akaash only dates brown.
Oh, okay.
Akaash has been with one girl in his life who's his wife.
That's my wife. That's an
so
Indian
this
woman.
is like loyal through and through.
Okay. The way I look at it is, you know, you watch them you see them evolutionary charts from Neanderthal to Homo sapien?
Yeah.
Y'all are the first motherfucker out of Neanderthal. But grow with your audience. Mature with your audience.
One person in the relationship, whoever cares less has the leverage, and we want the guy to always care less. We want the man to always.
I'm not finna be a pausing ass bitch. I swear to God, I'm not finna be a pausing ass bitch. But let me just go ahead and address this. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Why are y'all playing games? Why are y'all playing games? This is how bitches end up on Snapped. I just want to let you know that, okay?
Childish as fuck,
and
bro.
you guys might not like hearing that.
Childish.
But we truly feel.
I'm not. These aren't new beliefs, bro. You're not telling me some shit none of us have ever heard. We all heard this.
I mean, I'm married. Akash is married. Mark is married, right? Yeah. Like, it's possible. Now, granted, we might call you in 10 years and be like, y'all were fucking right. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so 3 years ago, Fresh and Fit went on Flagrant, and Schultz and the whole crew, especially Akaash, called them out for some of their controversial takes and how they run their show, which obviously started a beef that reignites every now and then. And it just did recently because Myron discovered Akaash's wife is trying to be an influencer and has her own podcast, which Myron's been having a field day with because she's the exact kind of girl they warn guys about, and she constantly humiliates Akaash on social media. Like, people just keep finding worse and worse clips, and it's painful to watch. I mean, this girl, she's up there with Jada Pinkett Smith, which she'd probably take as a compliment. That's how wild she is. So I just wanted to warn people before I get into this, the cringe is almost unbearable. Like, every guy watching this is going to die inside a little. So Akaash's wife, I think she's 10 years younger than him, and she's trying to be an influencer, so she doesn't make any money, but she spends his money like crazy. Most of her videos are like shopping vlogs and vacations. And when she was asked if they split finances, she said, his money's our money and my money is my money, which Akaash sounds really stressed out about. Like, she had him on their podcast, and he started flipping out about how she basically won't do anything except spend his money.
For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Jasleen. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
When I say I'm tired, she can't just let me be tired. I travel, I work, and I'm very blessed to do what I do. But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby. I understand. That must be exhausting, buying me all these things. Instead, she goes, so am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the f did you do that made you tired? Now it's a problem. Now it's a fight. So I sit there.
I went to Pilates.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yesterday, I worked the entire, like, morning to night, whatever. I get a workout in because I'm trying to be less fat. And then she's like, babe, can you take out happy? I'm so tired. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I take you to Mew Mew and you buy whatever you want. That's the bare.
Excuse me. No, I didn't buy whatever I wanted. He limited me. I am on a budget, okay?
Because you want a house that I don't care about. A house.
In the Hamptons? Is it the Hamptons?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all the Hamptons.
And this girl's so out of control. She has hardcore feminists feeling bad for Akaash. Like, in one of her most popular TikToks, she's yelling at him because she doesn't have enough room in her closet for all of her clothes and handbags. And the top comments are like, I'm sorry for that man, and I'm almost never sorry for a man. And girl, please don't make me side with a man. Girl, don't make me agree with him, please.
Do you know what my fucking husband just tried to do to me?
Yeah.
No, we're leaving. Shut up. We also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet.
Did she just tell him to shut up? I know, that's not what she
Do you
said.
know what my fucking husband just tried to do to me?
Yeah.
We're leaving. Shut up. We also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet now. She took the whole closet.
I don't have space for. Can you show?
Yeah.
I don't have space.
Oh my God.
I'm not doing
How
that.
space exists.
I'm not doing that. We were supposed to build a wardrobe, but Akash didn't want to do it
For
because
me,
he's too
because
cheap.
I took the smaller closet.
Do you know how much fucking space he has? Look, utilize the shelves, you idiot. Akash, for real, I like my clothes spread out. Then, no, but like, no.
I don't want them all in the same rack.
So it's really bad, and it just keeps getting worse. You know, I'm sure people are stressed out just watching this, because also when she's not spending Akaash's money, she's publicly humiliating him on social media to try to make her own money and jumps.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like, sometimes it like literally hurts my heart. And when the nostalgia is that painful.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Let me ask you this: do you believe her?
So someone needs to take her phone away. I mean, that was brutal. I almost feel bad for Akaash, but he's probably just like, hey, at least she's doing something other than spending my money. And obviously he should have known what he was getting himself into, but he was in denial. Like, the most disturbing thing is she's obsessed with her podcast co-host's husband. It's so uncomfortable. Like, she'll talk about how attractive he is all the time, and she'll bring up his dick, and she's begging them to have an orgy with her. And she's also even like,
This is not real. This is not real. This is AI. This AI. This can't be real. This cannot be real. This cannot be. What am I watching here? What did y'all send me?
Akaash is such a fucking king. Like, everyone knows he's the best husband, and I don't often find men that measure up to him. And like, Nav completely measures up to him, if not more. Can I just say, like, not in a weird way, he's so good looking.
Oh, thank you. Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husband?
Priya, I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of look at it, but I'm like, us for it? Okay, maybe.
I just know that Nav's dick.
I'm not. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Why is she talking? Why do you have your wife on this podcast talking about another man's penis? She told you to shut up. Okay. All right. How much more? 4 more minutes? 3 more minutes of this shit? God damn. Ooh. It's only been 6 minutes and 49 seconds. That's it. And there's more.
It's like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an orgy if
Or it's thick. It's thick.
I'd only been down for an orgy if
yeah, so this is just sad to see. I mean, it sounds like Akaash is a good husband. You know, he tries to do everything right. He spends all this money on her, but it's not enough. And she still feels the need to publicly humiliate him and try to hook up with her friend's husband. Like, also, they actually had their husbands on the show.
And can I say, this is the best husband I've ever seen. And I'm not even saying that hyperbolically. It's a little annoying. And then, like,
Why
he's
don't you
just
guys
getting in
jerk
better
each
shape.
other off already?
We
Go
might have.
ahead.
Oh, what are y'all doing this whole time? Drake is your Taylor Swift.
100%.
Exactly.
I'm toxic. How do you think I have to keep up with her?
No, he be saying some boss ass shit. What is the stuff he says to you that I'm just like, that's fire?
Oh, Nav just puts his dick out on the table.
There's a difference being a scammer and being a hustler. Two very different things.
Okay.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer
I'm
who
not gonna
hustles.
lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy. That was sexy, and that's why I'm actively.
Hold up. This supposed to be the little boy whose body goes for days and whose face card never declines. Is that who I'm supposed to be looking at? I just want to know. Okay.
Wait, he used to sell like iPhones, buy iPhones and sell them.
Have you seen his Instagram thumbnail? You know I've shown that to multiple dudes. I've been
saved under his
look
favorite.
at my wife's podcast partner's husband. It's crazy. Ain't that crazy? I've shown it to multiple guys.
I've also shown it to multiple people.
If-
I'm meeting Nav's dad tomorrow, and I will say I'm fucking nervous because
Don't
he
be
has the. Not to be weird, but he has big dick energy, and he's
Based
obviously
off stories.
Yeah, he's a don. Let's face it.
But thank you guys for being on the main character pod. We love you.
Big dick energy, and he's obviously
off stories.
Yeah, he's a don. Let's face it. But thank you guys for being on the main character.
Why are you talking about your co-host's husband's father having big dick energy? The fuck is wrong with you, little girl? Ooh. I will save my commentary for later. I know I said I'm not going to be a positive ass bitch, but this a lot. This is a lot.
We hate you.
I guess
respect
we love you, but I actually love you and want to fuck all of you.
Yeah, so hopefully Akaash can get out of this mess because it only seems to be getting worse. Like, this relationship is not good for him. But of course, I don't think he'll ever be able to leave her. And Schultz, he has to be somewhat aware of this stuff. Like, he said he really wants Akaash's wife's career to blow up, so then she has all the leverage in the relationship, which would probably mean she'll leave him. I mean, she already has all the leverage, but if her career blew up, then that's probably going to happen. So maybe Schultz thinks that's the best outcome because Akaash is never going to leave her. But let me know what you guys think. And I just covered Kill Tony comedian William.
Okay, so...
Also, Rogan got called out
for his
AI slop addiction finally. Somebody told him
Okay,
to pay
yes,
50 cents.
close it. Apparently there's been an update. God, I don't want to do this. This is ridiculous. This is a lot. This is kind of a lot. And like, okay, so before getting into this update, all right. I'll say this. Regardless of how you feel about their relationship. That's their relationship. At the end of the day, that's their relationship. If he's cool with it, why does it bother you? You know what I'm saying? Like being this involved, men being this involved in other men's relationships, that's kind of like, I don't know, that's a little bit suspect. But clearly she is doing the absolute most. She don't like Akaash. Okay, she doesn't like Akaash. She don't like him. All right? Women act like that when they don't like you. They're like, ooh, you're a mark. I'm going to get as much as I can out of you. In the same way that, what his name? Stephon Diggs. He don't like Cardi B. He don't like her. Yeah, I'm going to publicly claim you, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bitches pregnant. You baby mama number 4 at the same time. I don't even know how many kids he got before that. Ma'am, he doesn't like you. He doesn't like you. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't like him. She sees that she can get as much out of him. I really hope that she was being, facetious when she was talking about popping her pussy in college. I really hope that that's like she was rage baiting or something. I really hope that that's what that was, because what the fuck? Like, and it's like, yeah, I'm married now and there's no prenup. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You could be like that, but I really just, fingers crossed, I really hope that she's not, that she just being, that's not true. I really hope that's not true, because what the hell? Do you know what I mean? She doesn't like him. When a girl treat you like that, she don't like you. He said that I watch Flagrant podcast and I followed Akaash and Andrew and Mark Gagnon and Al. I followed them for a long time. So I kind of know, I know he's been a virgin. He lost his virginity on his wedding night. If I remember correctly, it was she that said it first. I'm a virgin. Okay. That whole thing with the closet, she doesn't like him. Okay? We're not finna do that. All he did was just push the clothes. That was it. That was literally it. But see, here's the thing though. Again, at the end of the day, that's their relationship. And if he's okay with being treated like that, then it really shouldn't bother anybody. Do you know what I mean? Also, at the same time, I think she need to be quiet, because she all over TikTok. Apparently there's a response. Honey, why are you talking? Because I know for a fact Akaash ain't said shit. So, honey, why are you talking? Shh. Be quiet. That's what got you into this mess. Shh. What the hell? She told him to shut up. She talking about another man's dick in front of him. Like, and fucking on another man while the man said, right the fuck there. Like, this little girl bold as hell. These kids is bold as hell these days. God damn.
Why are you mad if me and my husband are cool with each other, if we both make jokes at each other's expense? The difference is my husband will go on stage and say whatever the fuck he wants about me. No one has anything to say. It's like, oh my god, it's so funny, it's so relatable. But then I come on TikTok and I make jokes, and now you have a fucking problem because I don't have a mic in my hand. Like, make it make sense. I'm not here for the fucking misogyny. One thing that I will say, being canceled by this people doesn't affect me.
No, it absolutely does. That's why you're responding. The beef between Myron Gaines of the Fresh and Fit podcast and comedian Akaash Singh reached an entirely new level. And he said, "Time to cook." And
all right.
Entitled Comedian's Wife Spark.
Here's the full context. Wait, hold on.
Nevertheless, let's get into how this started. 4 or 5 days ago, after first discovering that Akaash Singh's wife had a podcast, I uploaded this video entitled Comedian's Wife Sparks Outrage after saying real men should never go 50-50. A couple hours later, Myron Gaines actually wrote down in my comment section and he said, "Time to cook." And he did not just cook. This man went scorched earth.
Okay. Let me pause this. I'm sorry. I hate to be a pausing ass bitch. But as far as 50-50 goes, if you're not married, you don't have any obligation. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, you get what you give. Do you know what I mean? If we're out to dinner and we split the bill, it's perfectly fine. I'm never going to go anywhere to where I can't pay my own fucking way. Okay? So we split the bill, that's perfectly fine. Please do not expect any pussy. Please don't expect any nudes. Please don't expect any, you made me pay for my own shit. That's cool. That's fine. And we can still kick it and everything, but huh? I don't understand that. I don't get that. And you don't got to be ugly about it. Ain't nobody got to be ugly about it. It's just, you know what I mean? So yeah, 50-50, that's perfectly fine. But just understand that I'm only going to be putting in 50% into the relationship. Do you know what I mean? You know, like, there's going to be some days that I'm going to treat you. I feel like women should be treating their men. Every now and again, it would be nice, okay, to fix that man a sandwich, one of the best sandwiches that he has ever had, crack him open a beer, set him down in front of the TV, give him the remote control and the game controller, and then leave the house for 3 hours. That doesn't cost you anything financially, but it costs you a little bit emotionally because you want to be up underneath them all the time, right? Okay. But that piece that you finna give him, and then when you come back, you don't ask him nothing. What did you do? How did you spend your time? You don't ask him nothing. Hey, how you doing? How was your sandwich? We good? Okay. I went to the store, I got some, blah, 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 blah. And then go on about your motherfucking day. That right there is worth 2 or 3 really nice dinners. Okay? Do you know what I mean? Like, you can be surprising a motherfucker too. But I'm not going to put in that time and effort into making you the best sandwich on some bread, on some sourdough bread that I made myself, from some tomatoes that I picked out my mama's garden. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not finna do all of that for no nigga that made me put in 50%. The fuck? What the fuck they do that at? You know what I mean? You get what you give. That's all I'm saying. Make it equal. If you want to be equal about it, make it equal. If you want to put in 100%, there's gonna be times that I'm gonna put in 100%. You will be satisfied, okay? You will be fed. You'll be drained, okay? And you will be loved. You provide financially and all this other shit. Do you know what I mean? Men make more than women. So, yeah, you gonna have to be the money. But I'm gonna have to do something too. She say she don't cook. She say she don't clean. They ain't got no kids. What is happening? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Then took it to his ex account and wrote, "I'm never wrong about these women." Stupid ass Akaash Singh tried to lecture me about women years ago with his equally retarded co-host, Andrew
That's
Schultz.
not nice.
Here's his stupid ass wife making a mockery of him and herself on a podcast, and then linked the original piece of content that I commentated over. I'm about to cook him like curry when I get back to Miami. To which Akaash responded, "My man out here getting triggered by jokes, how ironic. But don't worry about me, Myron. I got no issue putting a bitch in her place, for example," and then link this old flagrant podcast. Let's listen to a little bit and see what he said.
What I find
So that's what happened.
He dates Brown. Akaash had their Fresh and Fit went viral for saying that they don't date Brown. Now, if you are a race loyalist when it comes to dating, then you'd be on the side of Akaash.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Watch.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. What I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period.
Akaash only dates Brown. Akaash has been with one girl in his life, who's his wife.
That's my wife.
So this is like loyal through and through.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. It's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches. Okay, I have 2 butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my toe was a little sore. Oh my god! And I remember that he like, what kind of do you watch when you?
Whoa! What the fuck she just said?
Hook up.
And okay, I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my toe was a little sore. Oh my god! And I remember that he like
So clearly you were out like a light. You was on something. Cause you ain't just gonna wake up and your asshole hurt and you don't know what the fuck happened. Huh? What? You met a guy on Tinder and then invited him to spend the night? Everything aside, that's not very smart, baby. That's not very smart at all. Do you know that there's crazy motherfuckers out there that'll kill you and some more shit? You don't know that? Ooh, that's dangerous. You can't be out here. And you admitting it? Like, just to say it on input, like, I get it, we all make mistakes and do dumb shit. Lord knows I done shit. But you gonna say it in public? And you married? And your husband is much more famous than you? If he likes it, I love it.
watch when you use a vibrator.
Okay, not if I don't watch porn while using a vibrator. What? I just think my imagination is vibration enough.
Wow.
I just think of like my own husband while I'm like doing it.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I could never do that.
Yeah. And so I was using when your husband split finances, and I'm gonna be really
I don't.
Wait.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I could never do that.
Yeah. And so I was using when your husband split finances, and I'm gonna be really
I don't.
She don't like him. She doesn't like him. She doesn't like him. This is a purely transactional relationship. She does not like him. You're fantasizing about other people when you're with your partner. I get it. Sometimes people been together for so long, you got to spice some things up every now and again. But she said, I could never do that. You could never fantasize about your husband while you're with yourself. Bitch, you ain't supposed to have been with nobody else. I could never do that. Is the wildest statement I think I've ever heard. That is crazy work. She does not like him. Oh, gosh. You know what, though? You trapped the bitch. She think that she trapped you. You trapped her, really. Where the fuck she finna go? Where the fuck she finna, well, yes, I know, fucking prenup. You can do a post-nup. That is a thing. People always forget about a post-nup. You could do a post-nup. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be in people's business like that, but at the same time, he made that business public. You know, he talked about the prenup on Flagrant. I remember that episode. So this is wild.
We don't. First of all, that's a fucking red flag. I'm not like, no joke. I love you girls. If you want to work, all for that, whatever. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his accounts or has separate accounts, that's a fucking red flag. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money and my money is my money. And look, have I only made $600 content creating?
Why? What else? Sure. That's your last.
But that's my money. Okay?
I don't know I love him.
I'm really hoping she's being facetious when she says that. I really am. Akaash is a very sarcastic guy. Maybe he likes a very sarcastic girl. I don't know. I'm really hoping that that's the case. But that is 2025. Yeah, okay, guys might make a little bit more than women, but at the end of the day, we can still survive on our own. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. I can't imagine that she did not send off any flags at all about her behavior before they got married. I'm fairly positive that he has seen at least one or two things that he may have at. Now, everybody's going to disappoint you. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you, but everybody in life is going to disappoint you. Everyone. Every single person in your life will disappoint you. What love is deciding how much of that you're willing to take. Okay? So, I don't know. And if he never, I don't want to be ugly, but if he never showed a backbone before, and then all of a sudden he come home and start slapping her around, which I have been a domestic violence abuse survivor, okay? But she need to be slapped a time or two. I'm sorry, but she do. She need to be slapped a time or two. That whole thing with the whole thing with talking about another man painless. Slap the shit out of you, bitch. The fuck? There's a camera right there. The hell wrong with you? Hey, cut this shit. Let me straighten her out real quick. I'm just saying. I do not condone domestic violence. I do not condone the violence of any kind. Don't beat on people.
I never watched that show, but like he's on my hall pass list. Oh yeah, Chase Crawford, Jacob Elordi, Austin Butler, and who else?
Do you know why I think I have like a good...
Now, I find it super interesting, right? Like if you take a look at that conversation that Freshman Fit and Flagrant had 3 years ago, right? And people were divided and picking sides. Does your side change now that you see the woman that he decided to marry? Imagine getting on bended knee for a woman that is okay with utilizing the free time that you have now allowed her through the millions of dollars that you have ascertained to get on these public podcasts and talk about hall passes. Meaning a guy that she would step out on if given the opportunity, screaming from the top of her lungs as you put her up on that pedestal of what it is that you owe her as she screams, "It's my money," into that microphone. So confident to talk so recklessly about her podcast host's now husband, about doing gangbangs and how attractive that he is. And what also bothers me about this as well is that this is a leech serpent woman that took Akaash, who I still think is a good at heart type of guy, for granted, but that's what the blue pill is. That's why this content is so necessary, so that men can continue to learn the tricks of the trade so they don't get taken advantage of later on in life. So many young men today choose women without listening to them or watching their behavior.
Tricks of the trade. Okay, it's not a trick of any trade. Just have a little bit of common sense. That's it. Just have a little bit of common sense. That's it, baby. Just have a little bit of common sense. That's all. That's all. Ain't no trick. Ain't no trick. Ain't no trade. Ain't no... Just have a little bit of common sense. There are evil people out there that will fuck you over. Do what you need to do to protect yourself. That's it. That's it. If you feel like you need to go hard, go hard. There's a bitch out there that'll be willing to submit to you. And if you feel like you okay with your wife talking about another man kindness, yo, god damn, I can't watch nothing. I can't watch no more. This is a lot, man. This is a lot, man. I don't even, god damn.
With their eyes closed.
He cooking
though.
though.
Close them damn eyes, and if you prioritize logic over the attraction that you see, then you will significantly lower the risk of setting yourself up for a life like this. And what's crazy is that women on her side are just talking about how loving of a relationship that this is. What? The normalization of the emasculinization.
Okay, this is not a loving relationship. She does not love him. She does not like him. Okay, and second of all, everything that he just said, that same thing can go for women as well. Same thing can go for women as well. You think that there ain't men out there that ain't like that? That ain't worse than that? You think there ain't men out there that... Everything that he just said, a woman could say the exact same thing. Just have some common sense. That's it. And don't be an asshole. That's it. That's it. I mean, is it really that hard? It really is. Because I've tried dating. I've tried. And I've given up. Everybody asshole. Everybody asshole. It's just ain't no hope if you are single. Give up.
Of the modern man today is sickening. Have him get up on a podcast and talk about these chicks that he wants hall passes with and other men's wife that he wants to do gangbangs with and shit like that, and see how quickly their tune will change.
I think it's because my husband's never here.
Okay, so I've been getting a lot of comments.
Hold up, did I hear that whole thing?
Do you know why I think I have like a good marriage? I think it's because my husband's never here.
Okay, so I've been getting a lot of comments that I'm using my husband for clout, and yeah, that's exactly what it is. No lies were told. I am leveraging
the support I have. It's kind of like
I can't watch any more of this. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to cut it off here. I've linked both videos in the description. I pretty much said all I need to say. This is ridiculous and this is too much, and this is what makes red pill men. This is what makes red pill men. And red pill men make crazy bitches. And so all us normal people out here that's just like, I just want to cuddle sometimes at night. That's it. Like, no drama. I'm not trying to yell, fuss, and fight. I'm not going to tell you to shut up on camera. And I damn sure hope you don't tell me to ever do that. I'll slap the shit out of you. But I mean, you can't just, yeah, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with. It's over for us, y'all. It's over. All us single folk. It's it. This is it, y'all. This is it. Birth rate's gonna start declining. Watch. This is God damn. This bad. It must be a cold day in hell. Because I somewhat agree with Myron Gaines. Jesus Christ. It's a cold ass day. It's a cold ass day in hell. Jesus. It'll never happen again, I'll tell you that. Like, subscribe, join the Patreon. Oh, I'm Marissa J. Okay, bye.